What's going on, guys? It's your boy TNT0023 back at it again with another top 5. In today's video, guys, we're going to be going over the top 5 worst wonder weapons in Call of Duty Zombies. Before we get into today's video, guys, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button if y'all are new. We're on the road to 1,000 subs still. We're really close, hoping to hit there in the next month. I ain't gonna waste y'all's time. Let's get straight into today's video. So coming in at our number 5 spot, guys, we have the Wind Staff. Now, I say Wind Staff as it's not a bad weapon. I actually like the Wind Staff. I look at it as like a mini version of almost a Thunder Gun, but just a lot, weaker. But the Wind Staff, it's just, you compare it to all these other weapons that, that the Call of Duty and Activision have just made. It's just not that strong compared to most wonder weapons that are out nowadays. Like the Thunder Gun, the Apothecary, the Fire Staff, the Lightning Staff. The list goes on and on. With that being said, I just put it on this list just because it does get weak. It is a 2-shot after round 14, which sucks. Like even the Raygun's a one shot at round 14 on some zombies games, but most of the time it is a 1-shot by round 14 when it comes to the Raygun. But with that being said, Wind Staff, I love this gun. Don't get me wrong. It does get weak pretty quick, like after round 14, like I said, 2-shot, so it's like you even have to upgrade it, like, you have to go through an upgrade process. Even when you upgrade it, it's still a 2-shot. But with that being said, Wind Staff, love the weapon, but it comes in at number 5. So coming in at our number 4 spot, guys, we have the Void Bow. Now, it's basically the same thing as the Wind Staff. It's not the fact the Void Bow is bad. It's just the fact that there's just so many other weapons that are just better. And it is by far, obviously, the worst of all the bows. I think the Void Bow, and I think most people can agree, is the worst bow out of all 4 of them. I mean, it's not stronger than Fire. It's not stronger than Lightning. And Wolf, I feel like it just does more damage to the zombies. But overall, I like the Void Bow. It's a cool bow, it's cool how it makes portals, and there's heads, there's like 6 heads that come out of the portals and eat zombies' heads off. Like the effect is cool. I mean, it looks cool. It's a cool weapon to use, but overall, when it comes to damage and stuff like that, it's really not that effective, especially in the later rounds because you have so many zombies that are coming after you at once. But like I said, cool weapon to use, but definitely not a strong weapon, so that comes in at number 4. So coming in at our number 3 spot, guys, we have the VR11. Now, this is where the list starts getting kind of bad. The VR11, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't really classify this as a wonder weapon. I mean, it is a wonder weapon, but more like another version of a freaking monkey bomb. Literally, if you don't know how it works, you shoot a zombie with a VR11, it turns that zombie into a human, and the zombies get distracted by that human because they think, it's another person in the game, and so they chase the human and try to kill him. So, I'm sorry, I guess, yes, can it come in clutch and save you? Yes, it can, but at the same time, if you're trapped in a corner and you shoot this weapon, it's basically not going to do anything, because the human that you shot is going to be, it's going to be trapped in front of you, you know what I'm saying? And just, it won't do much. But with that being said, VR11, I hate this gun, horrible gun. It's better than the rest of the things on this list, but it comes in at number 3. Coming in at our number 2 spot, guys, we have the Winter's Howl. So, the Winter's Howl, the weapon, if you don't know how it works, it just shoots basically ice. It freezes zombies, and it sounds cool until you shoot it. It literally almost does, like, nothing. It doesn't stop the zombies, it doesn't freeze them, it just slows the zombies down. And it's almost like, what is the point of this weapon? I'd rather have a ray gun or even monkey bombs over this weapon, because it doesn't freeze them unless you shoot, like, over 4 shots with it, then it finally freezes them in place. With that being said, this gun is just, it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't even want to use it when I have it. And half the time when I have it, I just want to put it back in the box. So I'm sorry. Yes, the Winter's Howl is not that good, and when you upgrade it, it's called the Winter's Fury. I'm sorry, when you upgrade it, it does the exact same thing, but just with a new name. Like the Winter's Fury, like, I'm sorry, there's nothing fury about this weapon. It doesn't even do its job by freezing zombies, unless you shoot, like, over 10 shots with it. With that being said, horrible weapon. It's not good at all. Comes in at number 2. Coming in at our number 1 of top 5 worst wonder weapons of all time, we have the Raygun. Now, like I said, I hate putting the Raygun here, but at the same time, it is the wonder weapon that started it all. And it is basically the worst wonder weapon. Now, I know a lot of people would say, well, the VR11 is, worse than the Raygun, or the Winter's Howl is worse than the Raygun, and I understand that, but the only issue I have with the Raygun is that, well, obviously there's splash damage, so that, like, those two weapons, the Winter's Howl and the VR11, cannot splash damage kill you, so I'll give it that, okay? But it's just, guys, it's the first wonder weapon, and we got to keep in mind that the first wonder weapon is going to be the worst out of all of them. That's just how it's going to work. With that being said, I love the ray gun. I love it. It's a great weapon, especially in Cold War and freaking, Black Ops 6. That thing it's insane. Like, it's basically, you can't die with it, especially if you have PhD, you're not going to die with it. But I'm mostly talking about the OG ray gun from, like, World at War all the way up to, like, Black Ops 3. It's just, it's not as good, especially in BO3, as when it really started to get kind of bad. But ray gun, love it, respect it. It started all these wonder weapons. Great gun to use, I guess, but it is the worst wonder weapon.